It's a simple credo, but it means a lot. Don't be a dick. Better known as Wheaton's Law, this idea was founded, of course, by Wil Wheaton in PAX 2007 in response to Call of Duty players and multiplayer gamers in general who were saying things like who is fucking whose mom and who's a fag. Lots of toxic stuff that he wanted to end with a simple distillation of don't be a dick. Now, of course, debate, dissent, disagreement, criticism, they're all key to a dialogue and improving ourselves and the internet in general as a free place. But do those rules really protect things like you're the ugliest cunt in the world or I hate your vlog, go kill yourself? I would say maybe no. So what is dickishness? It's more than just disagreement a lot of the time. A lot of the time it's trolling, which would be to purposely say something really malicious, really negative and bad in the hopes of getting an understandable reaction from someone and then going like, oh, I can't believe you believed me, you're so dumb. But that is so dumb. Sometimes what it comes down to is passion. Now, passion used in a positive way is fantastic. It is the core of geekiness, what it's all about. But when you gnarl and twist your love into something that manifests as unprovoked attacks, unnecessary anger, and personal attacks on people's gender, sexuality, race, whatever makes them other or different from you, then you are being a dick and you're using your love and passion in the wrong way. So what causes this? What causes this really weird and irrational reaction in otherwise normal people? Could it be fear? Could it be the feeling that you're not being heard and wanting to raise your voice above the crowd? Is it personal dissatisfaction manifested in an easily expressible form? Anger? Or maybe projection? It could be any of those, or maybe even more. We hold each other to impossible standards of perfection, and we look for flaws to pull apart and pick at. But why? Is it to affirm that they, whoever we're looking at, is shit, and that we ourselves are still the shit? But what does dickishness really do for us? Well, for one, it projects insecurity. Another thing it does is create a culture of alienation and defensiveness, which is never good. But lastly, whatever you do reflects on your fandom. So if you're a dick, your fandom looks bad. For instance, in the case of me covering gaming news, I found this pervasive thought from journalists, from politicians, from so-called experts, that gamers were stupid, immature, that they were losers. And that's not necessarily true, but that was the pervasive thought that got out there for some reason. But on the flip side of that, if you act positively or even neutrally, or just phrase your criticism in a constructive or polite way, people might actually even listen to you. Emerging from the mentality that I hate myself, but I also think I'm better than everyone else, will make you come off better, and who knows, you might even feel better. So if not for me, if not for Wil Wheaton, if not for your fandom or the internet at large, but for yourself, don't be a dick.